Right, hello my friends, back with another Fate Extella Link gameplay video. I've sort of been avoiding this game for a little while because I had other things to play, but I wanted to show off one of the characters I never showed off before. That is Tamamo no Mai. She's a pretty good character. She was one of the protagonists in the first game, as well as a central figure in the anime. Not that I've watched that or really care about it. So this is a move demonstration video of her. She lacks quite a long combo string for a normal art, which is, which is only 4 square inputs long, which is quite disappointing. And also they removed her strong combo, which you now only get that, which is pretty bad. So yeah, let's go over the other attacks. So square triangle is that which causes her to swipe her claws, which is quite nice. I use it quite often, and it launches you in the air, and then you get your air combo as well. Not that it's very sophisticated, but anyway. And then that is square triangle, which causes basically a stun and knock back at the same time, which is quite nice. And then finally her last strong string attack, where she causes where she swings her tail back at people and go away Iskander, because you are annoying. Sorry, I'm trying to sound like the most boring person here at the moment. Boring person on the planet. And I'm now going to tell you that I ate a 20p chocolate frog just before my lunch and thus ruined it. So, yeah, this is her miso, as it were, where you obviously get a long time to do whatever you want, and then you get a final attack at the end, which I quite like in a way. It's kind of like the rage mode idea in Dynasty Warriors games. It's actually called drive skills in this. I do refer to things as in Dynasty Warriors terms. And then that is her final attack there. Causes a large ball of energy to appear. So we'll go over the R1 skills now. So the first one is this one, my favourite, where you cause a whirlwind to appear and launch enemies about the place, which is really good when you're surrounded, I think. So next is triangle. It's not actually, the button inputs can be changed. I'm just doing a demonstration for you. This is the order they actually come in, so the whirlwind is the first one on the list. That one causes enemies to freeze, which is quite nice, although it usually outright kills them. And then the final one is this one, which causes you to heal. It lasts actually quite a fair amount of time, so I'm not sure if I put this on extra hard difficulty, if it will how long it will stay, or if it's determined on how much health is healed or whatever. But yeah, also the whirlwind not good against these giant enemies, which can you blame them? Yeah, I'm a bit rusty at this game because I'm more used to, just typical spamming in something like Dynasty Warriors. Right, now I will show you the other half of the moves, as well as her Noble Phantasm. Now, I've changed the outfit to the unlockable one in the game. Something Koei could probably take a few pointers from. As well as the other thing I really love about this game is when you unlock a alternate costume. It doesn't affect the DLC ones, but the ones actually in the game, they're radically different from the characters' normal designs. It actually changes the portrait, which was something they actually did in the first game. So I'll show you the other remaining moves. Obviously I've still got this one, because who wouldn't do that? I do want to correct myself. The whirlwind is actually the second move that is available. However, it's one of the initial skills you get anyway, so not that really matters. So first we have a stun attack, which she throws a talisman card, and then it causes enemies to be paralyzed, as it were, which is quite nice. I do enjoy that. The one thing, another thing to note about this game is they color coordinate the attacks depending on what they do. So what you will have seen earlier was obviously triangle is a stun and it does very little damage. It does 1 damage compared to other things. It does damage, but not as considerably less compared to everything else. This, I'm not actually sure. I think it counts as a parry, like gold and yellow skills. And what earlier you would have seen a green skill, which is based on support and recovery. So then, oh, that was actually the attack. I thought I got hit in midair then. So I will re-show you that. Also, one thing to note is archer characters in this game are really annoying. They just continuously hit you. Like, and you can't break out of it, even though you have an evade and a block. So that was her last skill, where she sort of does a combo and then kicks up in the air and does all that fancy jazz stuff. So we will go and capture an area and go and get a Noble Phantasm, and then that will be it for the day. Yeah, another thing, if you are watching this video and if you've played the first one, there are a few changes. The servant character is actually has a model this time, like in battles and stuff, which I quite like. They're actually a story relevant character instead of just somebody who sort of sits there and has a story unfold around them, which you know, all that good stuff. Noble Phantasm 35%, fuck's sake. I thought this game was supposed to hand these things out like cakes. Yeah, well, I'll just get it up manually, which would be quite annoying, but whatever. So yeah, Tamamo is probably one of my favourite characters. One of the things with this series and fan base is they'll actually call the characters by the type of the servant, so they'll just call this character like caster. But there's multiple casters, but I want to know which one's which. So here we are, my friends. This is the super move, and I'll end the video here. So thank you very much for watching if you did, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
出雲に神あり神美確かにたまに息吹を山河水天に天照らすこれ自在にしてみそぎの証名を玉藻に沈いし信仰羽化の鏡になり八根長来大立章